Hello, YouTube. How is everyone going? How's everyone going? How is everyone going? Remember to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Yo, 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 Ahmed Rashan. We got you in the house. Thank you, man. Inshallah, your channel will grow. Big success. Let's see. Inshallah. Praying for your YouTube channel to grow. Two people liked, Jaril and Ahmed Rashan. Thank you, boys. One more person is here, but everyone has to like. Hello, nice to meet you all. I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Nice to meet you all. Oh, hey, Gilly. Look, I'm so sorry about yesterday. Okay, that wasn't me. All right, I'm so sorry. I did not do anything, and I apologize. No, Gilly is a kid. Yes, Gilly is a kid, guys. So everyone has to respect. We have to respect that. It's a kid. Hey, Gilly, can you please tell everyone your real name? Because some fans want to ask me to tell you what's your real name. Oh, thank you. What's your real name, by the way? Yeah. People have been asking me what's your first name, so at the same time, yeah. Hey, no, no, no. The reason why Jadiel's saying that is because he wants everyone to hear. Yes. His name is Johnny. Okay, Johnny is a kid. All right, please, guys, show respect. Respect. Yaqub. We got Jacob in the house, but your Muslim name is Yaqub. That's the Prophet name, and it's respected in Islam. So yeah. Hello, Void Marsh. Hello, Omar Hassan. Salam alaikum. And everyone like and subscribe. 10 people in the house, like and subscribe if you can. More people, the more better. If you don't know who I am, my name is Geoffrey Ribarich. My YouTube nickname is Geoffrey the Goat. Just to let you know, guys, try to be respectful and like and subscribe if you can. Double tap on your screens, please. Like and subscribe. I am from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Okay. Hey, Candy Girl, how are you? Nice to meet you. My name is Geoffrey Ribarich. My YouTube nickname is Geoffrey the Goat. I am from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Nice to meet you. What are you doing up at? It's almost 2 a.m. I know it's almost 2 a.m. What I'm doing off, I have nothing else to do. Well, let me tell you something. If there's a demon behind me, he wouldn't be fighting me. A demon wouldn't be fighting me because I listen to the Quran. This, come on, guys. It's just clothes. It's come on, be honest. Your house is haunted. My house is not haunted. My house, my house is not haunted. Yeah. Um. Ash. Amar. Amir. Salam alaikum. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe if you can, please. Yes. Thank you. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Try to warn you, mate. Good luck. But Michael, let me tell you something. You don't need to tell me there's something haunted in my house. You need to understand that there is nothing wrong. There might be birds climbing on the roof and all that stuff, but that's just birds. They have nothing else to do. Birds like to land on roofs because they have nothing else to do. They have no house, so that's why they land. There's nothing. Yeah. Yes, everyone like and subscribe. My name is Geoffrey Ribarich. My YouTube nickname is Geoffrey the Goat. Geoffrey with a G, by the way. Um, Come on, give Johnny a chance, please. Give Johnny a chance, please. Respect and let's give Johnny a chance, okay? Johnny's sorry. We all sorry, and let's all end this discussion, okay? Please, no more arguments, okay? End of the story. Everyone like and subscribe. 13 people. Gang, what happened? Oh, no, 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 no. Um, Yesterday there was like a bit of the discussion, and out of nowhere I was on a live stream, and um, Ahmed Rashan and Johnny had a little bit of a fallout, and then straight away Travis and Jardel let me know that there was a little bit of thing, and Jardel had to explain to me what happened in a way. So at the same time, we had to try to make things a little bit okay for everyone, but at the same time, we're not timing anyone out. You ask Johnny yourself. Johnny, how old are you, brother? How old are you? Candy Gill and everyone's asking, how old are you? Okay. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Nice to meet you all. My name is Geoffrey Ribarich. My YouTube nickname is Geoffrey the Go. Yeah, that's right. Melbourne represent. Yeah, I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Melbourne represent. That's where I'm from. I'm from Melbourne. We're in Melbourne. Yeah, at Western suburbs. From Western suburbs of Melbourne. I can't tell you that, but all I know is I can tell you it's all in Western suburbs. Um, you know, the city council, I can tell you, is Western suburbs is in, I'm not going to tell you the area, but I'll tell you the council, that's for sure. Yeah. Get it, Melbourne. Guys, New South Wales are on top. Come on. Nah, 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 nah. I'm from To be honest with you, okay, if you're from the western suburbs, I'm from the CS. If you know where that is, from CS, Melton City Council. Okay, that's the council I am with. I'm not telling you actual my suburb. If you're from Melbourne, then you know what I'm talking about. Yes, thank you. Sydney smokes Melbourne. And come on, man. Sydney does not smoke Melbourne. I'm out in the north. Whereabouts, Craigie? Craigieburn, or you're in Broady, Campbellfield, um, Coburg. Where are you from? Bundora, Epping, Laylaw Reservoir, Thomastown. Um, are you gay for asking me stupid questions? Yeah, I think you should ask yourself, mate. Don't ask some stupid questions like that, because I'm not gay. I like women, thank you very much. Hi, Jazzy Tyson. Jazzy Tyson, nice to meet you. My name is Geoffrey Ribarich. My YouTube nickname is Geoffrey the Goat. Yeah. What have you been up to, lately, friend? Nothing much. I just went to go and see the Avatar. What's the channel about? Well, I'm trying to bring peaceful and positive entertainment over here. Like, I'm trying to make the world a better place instead of negativity, because the world doesn't need negative. Everyone deserves to have a positive environment, and people just need to relax a little bit and have fun and talk about sports and music and just relax about things, politics, because these politics is killing everyone today. It's like the bloody government's coming around destroying everyone's life, and it's no good. You follow the footy? Yes, I am. I follow always. How are you? I am very good. I am very good. Oh, Tyson. Okay, Tyson. All right, I'll call you Tyson. Khan the Pies. Oh, you like Collingwood, ah? I love the Cats. Me and Jadul Sharks or Warriors love Geelong Cats. Even Ahmed Rashan is a Geelong Cat supporter. Ahmed Rashan is a Geelong Cat supporter as well. There's more Geelong Cat supporters than Collingwood supporters in this chat, and there's more is Paddy the Baddy fighting this weekend at the UFC? I don't know. I think so. He's fighting Justin Gagey. I hope it's all good, because I heard the fight is going to be I think he's going to schedule to fight Justin Gagey on the weekend. I have no idea, but I heard I'm very excited for the White House card. I'm excited to see my favorite fighters come back. I love Conor McGregor. I love John Jones. I love I heard rumors as well that other fighters will come, and it will be awesome. Hamza Chimaev might come, even Alex Pereira. And it's freaking awesome. Oh my god! I heard there's going to be a lot. I heard a lot of rumors that you know, things is going to be awesome. What about the NRL? Let's go doggies. Yeah, I love the Canterbury Bulldogs. I love the Canterbury Bulldogs. I respect them. Randy Marsh. I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, and you're from Sydney. Respect you. Respect to you, mate. I love NRL. I love my favorite players of all time in NRL is Paul Gallen. I love Sonny Bill Williams, and who else do I like? Oh, it's been a long time since you know, no, I forgot all these players. I forgot half of the players. I used to, like I am still a big Man United supporter, even Chelsea supporter, but I'm mostly with Chelsea because at the same time I'm with the Blue Lions, and I love Chelsea because the history they had was spectacular and it was awesome. With Peter Cech as a goalkeeper, Frank Lampard, Eden Hazard, Didier Drogba, all those good legends, Raheem Sterling, yeah. Oh, you're from Merrickville. Oh, so you're from where is Merrickville? Is that in Sydney in the western suburbs? Everyone like and subscribe. Smiggy and Randy, try to like and subscribe if you can, please. And I'll bring you to the team. Yes, everyone. Just want to let you know what's your all favorite sports. Name it all now. What's all your favorite sports? I know Ahmed Rashan's is he loves cricket and soccer, but okay, football. But here in Australia, we have us Aussies, we have so many leagues that are named football, and it's confusion over here. It's confusion. It's like at the same time we got AFL, Aussie rules. We call it footy, right? Football. And then we call NRL football, rugby, like rugby union, all that stuff. We call football as well. And then we call it, and we call it footy as well. And then we have soccer, and then we call it football. And it makes no sense. And then we have American football that's called American football. And at the same time, it's confusion. So that's why in Australia, we call it, sports by how it is. No, no, Ahmed Rashan has been my biggest fan. Taplaliji is Ahmed Rashan, and he's been my biggest fan since 2023 or 2024, something like that. He's been my biggest fan, and he's very young. So he's my diehard supporter. He's been here from the beginning. But let me tell you something. Correct your language. Don't, Habibi. Come on, brother. Habib. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm not here to fight my Muslim brother. Come on. Let's not look. I love. Look, listen to me. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna call the Premier League. Okay, and like El Clasico. But please don't fight with me because I got a disability. Okay, it's not my fault. Okay. It's the government here in Australia. It's called what it is. You can't disrespect that. You can't disrespect the rules, my friend. Because if you disrespect the rules, you get bad in trouble, and yeah, you don't want to go and you get in trouble. You're a good Muslim brother. Please don't push yourself down. Um, hello, Avon Ryan. What's up, man, bro? How are all you moderators? How are all you moderators? They're pretty good. Thank you very much. I'm not fighting you, bro. Bro, just pointing the historic. I know, listen to me. We speak the truth, that's for sure. But Habib, let me tell you something, brother. You need to understand the truth here. Okay? Long time ago, people had no choice. In America, Australia, and other countries, it's confusion for other people. In Europe, it's called football, okay? In Europe, it's called football. I understand. But it's in Australia, it's a confusion matter because when we go from other countries, what did I do? You didn't do nothing. Or Yvonne Ryan, try to like and subscribe if you can. I No, you didn't say anything, brother. I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say anything to you. All right. I didn't say anything rude or disrespect you. I just said, "How are you going?" That's all. I don't remember all these people. I'm sorry. I just don't remember. It's hard to remember everyone. It's so hard to remember everyone. Yeah. So let's like and subscribe, guys. Now, at the same time, Habib, let me tell you something, and all YouTubers, let me tell you something. In a way, to be honest with you, your favorite sport is boxing. Oh yeah, boxing. Love boxing. Go boom, boom, boom. It's awesome. Um, but guys, let me. You're done subscribing, all right? Um, Avon Ryan, try to try to tell me if you like and subscribe, and please let me know your name, please. Also, tell me what's your name. Your yes. Yes, that's right. But guys, let me tell you something. That's right. Thank you, DJ Master. Thank you. Um, but also my favorite thing that I love to do is I love sports. I love martial arts. I love boxing. I love soccer, aka football. I love footy, Aussie rules. I love what's it called, basketball. I love go-karting. Go-karting is one of my favorites. I always wanted to be a Formula One racer. Can I tell you something, guys? This is gonna be the honest thing I need to tell you. Um, Avon Rayan, can you please do me a favor and tell me Ahmed Rashan and stuff need to ask you what's your name? They're messaging me and telling me Jaril Sawaris is asking me. Can you please tell me what's your name? Yeah. So guys, let me say something to you. At the same time, my biggest dreams got crushed, and it's very sad, very very sad. No, no, Ahmed Rashan, no, 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 no. What I'm trying to say is, Avon Rayan, your Ahmed Rashan and Jaril Sharksawaris is asking you for your first name. They're asking you what's your name before they clarify if you're a. Yes, they want to know what's your first name. No, no. So let me tell you something. My dreams got crushed. My dreams got crushed in a way. And at the same time, I wanted to be a boxer. I wanted to be a UFC fighter. I wanted to be a Formula One racer. And at the same time, doctors told me that I'm not allowed to do any of that. They said, "You're sorry, mate. You can't do any of that. Unfortunately, your dreams cancelled. We cannot continue any process any longer, and too bad because your dream is over, my friend." I said, "But it hasn't even started." And they said, "Sorry, mate, but you can't become a Formula One racer. You can't Yeah, you can't even what's it called? Exotic sharks is Jarul Sharksaurus. Okay, that's him. Because Jarul has yeah multiple. Um, but let me tell you something. At the same time, how old are you? Well, I'm 23 years old. I'm 23 years old, and at the same time, my dreams has been crushed very badly, very bad. I have intellectual disability, autism, and special needs. I'm sorry, DJ Master. Let me be honest with you. Because I had brain surgery, see this scar over here. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to do boxing because they said if I get punched in the head, I could die. And at the same time, I've been punched in the many times in the head by students and get slapped in the head real hard and all that stuff. And it's not like it doesn't change a thing. I'm a very strong puncher because life has changed me in a way. I learned how to deal with all this and learned how to be strong enough to handle my situation. Yeah. Maybe you can do something like golf. Nah, 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 nah. If I do golf, I'll have to be like Tiger Woods or Happy Gilmore. I'm wearing African jacket. I'm wearing an African jacket. See? Right here. It says Somalia. Somalia. I'm wearing Somalian jacket. My support worker went to Africa and he bought me this. It's nice. It's very nice on me. I was like very happy when my support worker saw me today for the first time. He sees me and he said, "Brother, guess what?" And I said, "What is it?" I'm a mod in a African channel. Really? What channel is that? Lunda Prince? Is it Lunda Prince? Lunda TV? Yeah, well that's my friend. That's my best friend. No, Lunda Prince is actual my best friend. He's actual my friend on YouTube and we actual talk. Do you go to the gym? Keep it up. Keep fit. Look, to be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't gone to the gym in like so long, and it's been a long time since I got back from Thailand. I went to the gym just to, to work out on the arms and all that stuff. And at the same time, um, I can't lift any at all. I can't lift. It's very hard, very difficult. The visible channel. Well, um, the channel name is called. But let me tell you something. Lunda Prince is Lunda TV. He's my friend, and I call him up all the time, and he calls me up on video call, and he even says, "How are you, my brother? How are you?" Even he's live right now. I can show you. He's right now live. Um, let's stop by and yeah, see him. We can do that. But at the same time, I don't want to get in trouble because I don't want to disrupt him while he's, live streaming because it's not nice. He's my friend and yeah. At the same time, he's like a brother to me and he's from DRC Congo. Yeah. Are you serious? He just finished. He just finished 1 minute ago. Yeah, he just finished 1 minute ago, guys. But guys, because I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can go to the gym because at the same time, I was in an actual car accident in August 20th, and I came. To be honest with you, this is what happens if I unsubscribe, brother. If you unsubscribe, how am I supposed to get to know who you are? And if you unsubscribe, what if I become famous one day and want, say an example, you want to be in the raffle, like to get a giveaway or something. How are you going to earn it? If you unsubscribe, it's not going to happen. Bro, it's just a question. Well, I'm sorry. Just being honest, stay subscribed, don't unsubscribe. Um, my question is to you guys is want to say at the same time, this is a story. It's good to tell. August 20th, very, very sad. I started my university in Sunshine. And at the same time, I am very happy, very happy. And at the same time, hello, brother, how are you? I'm very good, thank you very much. I don't need to know if you have thing, okay? So sorry, Amber. You don't need to tell me. All right, sorry. At the same time, I was I was in university, and at the same time, I was hurt in a way. Um, I was hurt in a way, and at the same time, hey guys, enough with the fights. No, 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 guys, relax, relax, please. No fighting, no fighting. Okay, guys, Jadil Sharksaurus has mild autism and he has intellectual disability. So if he gets angry with you guys, please don't take things out on him. Okay, he has a disability. Show some respect. Even if he's, yeah, just ignore him. Okay, even if things get really agile. Because Jadil gets upset sometimes and he's not having a good day. Um, and to be honest with you, the story was going. So let me explain. So the story was going August 20th. I started university. I just got into cabinet making. I'm having the happiest day of my life. And I remember what happened was I I was so happy and tired at the same time. And I'm wearing steel toe boots and I'm wearing PPE and all that stuff. I'm so happy. And then what happens is this sucks. What happens is I I waited and waited till my class finished. And what happened was I walked all the way. How is everyone a moderator? Because this is my army, Avon Ryan. This is my army, and my army protects me from racism and disrespect and all that stuff. So at the same time, let me continue the story. And straight away when university was, but are you going to respect me in a way and you're going to listen to the rules I say? Because I can't just put you as a moderator and you just say you're going to be it. Because that means no timing out anyone, no disrespecting people, and you have to respect me for no matter what. Yeah, we're all here for respect. You sure? Because I have to be honest. Are you actually 100% sure? Geoffrey, stay away from my cousin. What do you mean? I don't know your cousin. What's your cousin's name? I don't know your cousin. First, let me finish the story. Okay, just let me finish the story, guys. Let me finish the story. So what happened was I was coming from university and I just finished university. Cabinet making was so hard. First day, I was doing heavy machinery, lifting heavy timber, having the best day of my life. And I was so happy, excited that I got in. I waited on a waiting list for 4 years to get in. 3 to 4 years. I was like, oh, thanks Allah. I got in. And straight away, I was so happy. I walked to the shopping center. I took off my boots, and straight away when I sat down, I'm like, oh, I'm so exhausted. I need a rest. I need to go home and sleep. Then I order an Uber pool, right? Uber pool. And what happened was this Indian guy, no offense, no disrespect to the Indian people, all right? No disrespect. This guy comes, picks me up, doesn't say a word, doesn't say a one word. Okay, he comes into the, picks me up. He comes into the car park. When he picks me up, he has a bad scent of smell in the car, very bad, like oranges, mandarins, and it smelled so bad. His car didn't smell like a brand new car at all, and his car was brand new. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And at the same time, um, I tried to do the right thing, and I tried to because the car was, you can't really, at the same time, he had to drive, and I had to, I had to nothing else to do. So what I did was I called up my friend. I was trying to talk and keep myself distracted. So I called Jaril the Sharks Warriors up, and out of nowhere, we're talking, and I'm talking. I said, "How's your day?" All that stuff. And at the same time, yes, Jaril. And straight away, at the same time, people were in front of us. And my Uber driver was speeding, and he didn't want to stop. He was holding a phone and driving at the same time. And he had AirPods in as well. What the freaking hell is that? And at the same time, the car in front of us he slammed his brakes. He was an early SUV, like early 2000s SUV, Honda, a black SUV, and the car like we were driving in, it was a white Toyota Camry, and at the same time, the car went. And straight away, I was looking this way. I was behind the driver, and I'm like, ah. I went almost flying to the window. I grabbed the seatbelt so hard with my strength, and I'm like, what the hell was that? I'm like, what the F was that? And then straight away, um, driver goes out of the car. He starts yelling in language, la, 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 getting angry, swearing, caring more about the car. And at the same time, he didn't want to listen. He comes out of nowhere. He comes back in the car. The car in front of us took off. He did a hit and run. And he didn't want to stop to say, are we okay? And the Indian driver got so angry, he comes back into the car and he says, are you okay? And I said, I think I'm hurt. I need to call paramedics. I think you need to call paramedics or take me to the hospital. You know what he does? He ignores every rule and he takes me home. He takes me bloody home. He takes me and he drops me home. And you know what he does? He drops me home, and as soon as I arrived home, he's speeding and rushing me home because he's scared of the police. He's scared. He knows he's wanted. And at the same time, I'm like, why is he rushing? Oh, now I understand. He's on something. So at the same time, he went crazy, and yeah, I know he should have called the ambulance. And at the same time, you know what he did? He leaves me at my house. He has a broken bumper and everything of his car. And I got so angry. I got so mad. I said, thank you for nothing. Boom! I slammed the freaking car door. I got so angry. I almost broke the window. And I got so angry. I went inside my house. My neck got stuck on my shoulder. Literally, I had to go like this, see? And I'm like, ah, I can't lift my neck. And literally, I got stuck on my neck. I didn't know which side it was, but I remember it was like either this side, yeah, this side. And at the same time, I remember my mum comes home. She's like, "Why are you? What's wrong? Why? What's wrong, Geoffrey?" I said, "I'm really, really in pain." She's like, "What happened? I heard you got into a car accident. And are you okay? You need to go to hospital." I said, "Please take me to the doctor." Straight away, doctor comes, rushes to an emergency, and he grabs my head. Doctor says, "Nah, you know, your blood pressure is all the way to the roof." He said, "Your blood pressure is 161." He says, "That's no good." He said, "Why you have high blood pressure?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. It's because I'm stressed out. And at the same time, I'm overwhelmed." The doctor said, "Can you do me a big favor? Look up in the sky." And then he goes, and I'm like, ah. He says, "You're going to have to sleep with two pillows now, no matter what." And the Uber driver, we tried to report him to the police. And I had to get CAT scan, I had to get X-ray, everything, and Uber tried to protect him. And Uber said, "No, no, 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 no. It's not his fault. You need to understand, it's not his fault." And I was like, "Well, it is his fault. I'm not the one who's starting this all. I'm not the one who's, you know, I'm not the one who's driving. I'm the one who's innocent. I'm the one who paid for the ride." No, the police did nothing. The police were on his side. There was one good loyal officer. He wasn't a Muslim, but he had a Muslim name, and he was a good man. His name was Officer Yusuf Yunus. And I told him, I said, "Brother, you're a Muslim." I said, "You got prophet name." He says, "Thank you, brother." He said, "I'm not a Muslim, but I have prophet name." Yes. And I said, "You got two prophet names." And he's like, "Thank you, brother. Thank you." And at the same time, I said, "So where are you from?" He's like, I am Middle Eastern." I said, "Oh, that's good." But at the same time, he wasn't a Muslim, and he had Viking tattoo on him, and he was I think, sergeant or something. And at the same time, he got real serious, and he said, "Tell me what exactly happened. How did it happen?" I said, "Well, I'm a Muslim, and at the same time, I didn't feel safe at all going in the car with that guy, because that guy went freaking crazy nuts, and I didn't want to go in a car like that ever again." So that's why I blamed Uber. And he's like, "I totally understand how you feel," because there was an officer before. 2 days after I reported it, I went up to the police station, and I told him, "Oh, hello, Billy. Um, hello, nice to meet you." Um, so I had to go to the police. I had to go to the Sergeant Senior Constable Daniel, Officer Daniel, who was such a jerk, and protecting he was protecting the driver. And he said to me, he said, "Mate, let me tell you something. You are not the driver. You are not hurt. You look fine to me." I said, "Excuse me? What did you just say?" And he's like, "Mate, let me tell you something. You need to understand, if you're the driver, you need to come in and tell me yourself, all right? You're not the driver, so you're the passenger. So please." Yeah, yeah. And at the same time, I had to tell myself, I said, "What's going on with this?" So I had to tell half of, um, yeah, I have to tell like half of, yeah, I have to tell half of my family that the officer was a jerk, and he's like, he doesn't want to help me, he doesn't want to have anything to do to support me, and at the same time, it was ridiculous, and I got so angry. I was like, "Oh, I'm freaking angry." And then at the same time, Even I got sore back now, sore shoulders, and sore neck as well. Even when I went to Thailand, I even asked people, and the people asking me why you always screaming when you bend down. I said, when I'm bending down, the reason why I'm screaming in pain is because from 1 to 10, how painful it is. It's painful, and I haven't got compensation or TAC, nothing. I went to TAC, Traffic Accident Commission. They didn't absolutely do nothing. They just told me, they said, you want to have a physio massage or have a, chiropractor and all that stuff. I said, come on, be serious. I said, that's just ridiculous. I said, everyone's letting the Uber driver win. I need to get a good lawyer on this. So very soon, me and my brother will get, my twin brother, will get a lawyer, a good one to fight this off. Because I am not having a good sleeps anymore. I'm like, can't sleep properly. You're from Australia? Yes, of course I'm from Australia. I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Yeah, I know. And at the same time, he's from India. He's driving with holding a phone on his freaking steering wheel. That's so illegal. In like Vic Roads and all like signs and rules here in Australia, it says no holding the phone while you're driving. That's disrespectful. You can kill someone. Even in America, it says no holding phone while you're driving. That can kill really someone, and you can really be sentenced to death for that because that's like putting your life on at risk for someone else. I'll never ever do that. Nah, his car was a Toyota Camry. Yeah, his car was a Toyota Camry white one, not a Tesla. His car was an auto. His car was automatic of driving, but at the same time it was an autopilot. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like Tesla where you hold and you let go. It's not like that. Because here in Australia it's a little bit different. Um, That's why I never trust people when I get in the car. I only trust people who are really, really good. Because when you are very good drivers, you know what you're going through. Like I've been in the good car rides with all the Muslim drivers, even Christian drivers and Hindus and all that stuff. And most of them, the worst drivers I've ever had in my Uber history was there was one guy who disrespected me in a way because I bring my best friend in the car a couple of years ago. That was like 6 7 years ago, and I was like at the same time I was like having fun going out with my mates, and I was coming from school, and straight away my Uber driver was being a jerk. He's like, "Nah, you can't do this. Sorry, you can't have too much passengers in the car. Sorry, bugger off." I said, "It's just two." He says, "No, I don't care. No." And then I was like, "Oh, this is bloody ridiculous." So that's why I say Didi is better than Uber. So did he not get charged? He didn't get even charged, mate. He didn't even get what's it called? He didn't even get arrested or anything. They let him go. He didn't even get his. He didn't even lose his license or nothing. The guy went scot free. Yeah. Did you rate or tip the? No, but at the same time, I didn't. I gave him 1 star review. I gave him 1 star review. He was the worstest Uber driver I've ever had in my life. Do you prefer taxi or Uber? I love taxi. Better than Uber, Paul. Better than Uber, Paul. Taxi is better. You know why? Taxi is not where you go and can I be honest with you? When you go in the Uber pool, it's embarrassing. Because I'm not being rude, guys. It's the truth. When you go in the Uber pool with strangers you don't even know, people don't even want to talk to you. Not even women want to talk to you. They don't even find you interesting. Because many times I was in the Uber pool with strangers, and I'm like to myself, what am I doing in this car? And I don't feel comfortable. And then straight away, there was one time there was like too much people in one Uber. And I was like, nah, nah, sorry, I'm canceling this Uber. I was like, I don't give a flying crap. And the guy was like, get in the car. I'm like, nope. And then he's like, get in the car. I said, nope, sorry, I'm not getting in the car. Too much people. I don't know these guys. I don't know these people. Sorry. They're my friends or family, different story. Um, yeah, and at the same time, I don't trust strangers because say an example, if you're like rich or successful, or say an example, you like someone's hunting you down, and there's bounty hunters and all that stuff. You can't tell them where you live because you don't trust that because people can see where you live straight away. They're like, oh, I know where he lives. Now I'm gonna hunt him down, and when his family's out of town, I'm gonna go through his house and do stuff. That's why I don't like it. I don't like getting Uber. I like Diddy and Taxi better. It's much better. Really, you actually had it, and what happened? You couldn't hold yourself and you told him to hurry up, and the driver didn't want to take you to the toilet or nearby place to stop. So sorry to hear that. You know what's so funny? Um, you know what was so funny? Can I tell you something? This is this might be funny. Long time ago, my friend, my former friend, who's not my friend anymore, he he was sitting next to a young girl in an Uber pool, and out of nowhere, he's breathing on her and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, stop freaking breathing on a freaking girl. I'm like, that's just freaking not cool, dude. And he's like, give him the look. He's like, he's like, shut up, dude. And I was like, you shut up. I was like, look at you. I'm like, I'm okay. Look at me. I'm all right. He's like, you're not all right. You're freaking making me things. Yeah, you're making things worse for me. Yeah. Why do you guys keep saying 6'7"? What does that mean? What does it even mean? Seriously, what does that even mean? Yeah, I know. What's 6'7"? Oh, now I understand. Thank you, Tolosco and DJ Master. Thank you. Yeah, at the same time, I was like telling myself, like, I was like walking and like one day I was like telling my friends, like one of my Somali friends who's not my friend anymore. He was being a freaking idiot. One day, we're at the train station, and he looks and he sees he has a crush on these Asian girls, like 18, 19 years old, and he's like, I don't know, 22, no, no, mate. Yeah, 20, 23 or 22 years old. And at the same time, I'm 21 years old or 20 years old. And at the same time, I told him, I said, brother, you need to. So, do you go back to cabinet making? after the accident. Yes, I go back to cabinet making. I take it easy though. I tell my teacher I can't lift stuff. He says it's all right. He says you don't need to lift stuff. He said all you need to do is cut wood and you know sand things down and cut things and you can pass from there. I said thank you, man. So at the same time, um, I wanted to my former friend, he he tells my friend Jardel Sharksaurus. He says if you don't if you don't go and talk to those Asian girls for me, I'm gonna throw you a bag on the train line, on on over the train tracks. And at the same time, my friend has his iPad in the bag and everything. And my friend Jardel's like, if you throw my bloody bag on the train tracks, I'm gonna freaking go after you. I'll bash you for life. I promise. And my Somalian friend's like, yeah, yeah. If you don't talk to them for me, I'm gonna bash you. I was like, come on, bro. I was like, listen to me. Why don't you just go and talk to them for yourself? He's like, no, I'm bloody scared. I'm like, oh my freaking god. I'm like, are you freaking crazy? And this was in St Albans train station. I'm like, are you freaking crazy? I was like, this is out of like absurd. I'm like, are you crazy in the head? I'm like, you see these young girls who are 18, 19 years old, and you don't want to freaking go and talk to them. Come on. He says, oh no, but because they're Vietnamese, Asian, I can't. I'm too scared. And he's African too. I'm like, come on. And he gets Jardil the Sharksaurus to go and talk to them. And Jardil's like, I don't want to freaking talk to them. He's like, I don't want to freaking talk to them. They're not my girls. Why would I want to talk to them? And then I said, Jardil, you're absolutely right. Why would you go and talk to them when he has no confidence? Of course. Yeah, but at the same time, guys, Jardil Sharksaurus has, you know, he has a lot of life stories that he can tell you. The funniest story was one time, this is the funniest story, you'll laugh from this one. Long time ago, my friend forgot almost his phone at the cinema. He gets so angry, he gets so mad, he started screaming. My friend who's African Somalian, this is the same guy. He gets so angry. He's like, "Where's my bloody phone? Where's my bloody phone?" I'm like, dude, relax. You can find it. Where was the last place you put it? He's like, "Where is my phone? Tell me." And then this guy was like carrying on, and then I told him, I was like, "Dude, you have to bloody calm down." And then straight away, Jadal's like, "Dude, you're gonna have to chill out." Even Jadal, you can explain to them. What did he do to the wall? Tell them what did he do? In the cinema. Tell them what did you witness? Hello, nice to meet you. Everyone like and subscribe if you can, please. So what happened was Jadal explain to them what happened. Tell them what happened. Tell them tell them hilarious things what happened. Oh my god. You're gonna laugh at this one. I think Jadal's gonna write it to you and tell you. So, are you salam alaikum, alaikum salam, rahmatullah barakatuh. So, yeah, yeah, no, tell them. Yeah, but you can tell them. They're on live, everyone's hearing you. Hey guys, don't time anyone out unless I No, no, no. What happened was this is the funniest thing. Okay, I'll explain. I'll explain. He gets so mad. My friend, former friend, gets so mad, and what happens is he got so mad. He comes out of the movie with me. He gets so mad, and he's screaming off his head. He sees a girl. He gets, you know, he has like romanticized situation like what boys have, and straight away he gets so mad. He thinks like he's Mike Tyson, and he just punches the wall. He just punches the wall so hard, he put a dent to the wall. And I'm like, "What's wrong with you, idiot?" I was like, "This is not home. This is not your home. What is wrong with you? This is a public space, you idiot." And he's like, "Don't tell me what's a public space." Yeah. He's just being a guys. Just John's just being John's just being John's just being an idiot. Just being John's being an idiot. So he punched the wall. He punched the wall, and then he starts carrying on. And then he's like, "Oh, there's my bloody phone after all." I'm like, "Listen to me, brother." I said, "What you do next time? Don't freaking put that out on me, and don't say." Because he thought I had his phone, and he thought my friend Jardel had his phone, and Jardel's like, "I don't even have your bloody phone. If I had your phone, I'll be running with it." One time, I remember, um, this is a funny story. Funniest, there's a funny story I can tell you. One time, my support car picks me up. We're going to Doncaster, and Jardel Sharks and Warriors, as you know, likes to be a comedian sometimes. He likes to play around with people. He doesn't care where you guys are from. He doesn't care what nationality or religion you are. He just likes to play human jokes with you guys. So what Jardel does to my supporter, who's Somalian, this is not the same guy, by the way. This is different. My Somalian supporter picks me up, and he comes out of nowhere. Straight away, he picks me up, and we go to Doncaster shopping center in what's it called, Jardel? What's the Westfield Doncaster? Why the Amish beard? Because I'm pretty and handsome, and I like to look good for the pretty ladies. Um, so at the same time, my friend Jardel went crazy. He said to me, "Yes, that's right, Westfield Doncaster." He went crazy at me. He's like, "Geoffrey, watch this. I'm gonna take my supporter's hat." He's like, "I'm gonna take your supporter's hat off while he's," because he my supporter never takes his hat off in public. He's bald. He's completely bald. Jardel runs out of nowhere. My supporter is drinking coffee, cappuccino, decaf, no sugar. Out of nowhere, ha- Hassan, my supporter, turns around, and Jardel takes his hat off. Jardel was going to throw it down, and Hassan literally spilt his coffee everywhere. Hassan's like, "Come here, you mother effer. Come here, you mother effer. Where are you going?" He says, "Come here, you little troublemaker." And Jardel's like, "You can't catch me. You can't catch me, you Somali pirate. Come and catch me." And then straight away my support is like, I am I am the pirate because I come and catch you." I'm like, "What's happening?" And then straight away, many times in the past, my supporter and Jardel, they like to they talk racism jokes towards each other to make people laugh. Yeah, it's like a Captain Phillips movie, exactly. But my support is he's bold, and my support is like, "Brother, if I am the Somali pirate, I'm more pirate than everyone. Then that means I get all girls. I get all the pretty ladies and then send them back to Africa. I go and give them good time. He said that to Jario, and I'm like, oh my freaking god. And then one day he brings my name into it. He says, "Brother, what are you laughing at?" I'm like, "I'm just laughing." He said, "If you're laughing so much, I'll get you a wife in from Africa. You wouldn't be going home. You'll be screaming and saying you want to you want to go." And I said, "Shut up, Hassan. Just shut up, dude." It's like it's like you're the most funniest human being I've ever seen in my life. They're, they're not being serious with each other. No, no, they're not being serious at all. Look, many times, look, there was one couple times there, like, to be honest with you, there was a couple times that Jadil went over the boundary line a little bit, and my supporter was the funniest human being. One day we were like, where is this? Where is this? Oh, that's right. One day we're at a petrol station, and at the same time, um, Jariel tells me he wants to scare him. He wants to scare my supporter. He says, "Brother, I'm going to scare your supporter so hard he's gonna, crap his pants." And I said, "Are you sure about that?" And he says, "I promise you, he's going to be scared when he comes home. He's going to be driving home scared." And at the same time, I said, "I don't know about that." And then at the same time, he went running towards him, and my supporter nearly kicked him in the face. He nearly knocked him in. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, Daniel, I'm like, what are you thinking, bro? And my supporter is chasing him. He's like, come over here. Come over here. He says, come in the car, you idiot. And then Jardel's like, you get in the car, you bloody, get in the car, you bloody African president. And he's like, excuse me, what did you say to me? He said, what did you say? Shut your mouth, brother. You don't know nothing. And then straight away he says, "You bloody guy from India. You be quiet." And then that's what my supporter said to him. And then he's like, I'm not Indian." He said, "How am I Indian?" He says, "You're the guy who's talking too much." So what I'm trying to say is, my supporter tries to play funny jokes, but at the same time, he's a funny guy who's trying to make people laugh. But at the same time, Jariel invents comedy in a way. When around me, stand up comedy, like actual, like horsing around with comedy, making people laugh, like jackass stunts, like making people actual turn around and say, "What are you doing?" Yeah. And at the same time, I'm telling you, Jariel is a freaking comedian. Jariel is a freaking comedian. Yeah, no, no. Can I tell you something? One time, well, this is the funniest time. One time, one time, my friend was going to the bathroom. My former friend was going to go to the bathroom in some shopping center. I don't know where this was. At the same time, he forgot to lock the door. He forgot to lock the door. And I'm like, oh my freaking God. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? He forgot to lock the freaking door. And he's like, this, who freaking opened the door? And I'm like, you're the one freaking. I was like, that person freaking just opened the door because you just forgot to lock it. Oh, I hate when people forget. People always forget to lock the door. That's why you always lock the door when you go to the toilet. Yeah. And at the same time, my support guy is the most funniest human being. Forgot the lucky. That was a long time ago. My support guy, my support guy, you know what he told me? He said, brother, let me tell you something. My brothers from Africa, okay, they have too much muscle and strength. But guess what? They're tall. And I said, what? I said, what did you say, Hassan? He's like, they're tall. And I'm like, oh, what are you trying to say? He says, because he has broken English. And then I said, oh, you mean tall? Oh, okay. Yo, brother. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, brother. Mr. Malik. Salam alaikum. Yeah. And at the same time, brothers and sisters, Hassan is really hilarious. I just love laughing at his jokes. Hey, Ahmed Rashan. You told them that place where I went last time in Altona, the one that you were laughing at, the joke. You remember at the live stream? You remember you were laughing at it, the place, what it's called? There's an actual place in Altona, no joke, guys. It's actually called Your Mama's Yogurt, yogurt store. Your Mama's Yogurt store. And at the same time, I'm like, straight away, um, I was like Ahmed Rashan and all people. I was like, look, your mama, and they're like, hey, that's offensive, and I'm like, no, I'm talking about the store, and then Ahmed Rashan's like, everyone's freaking laughing, and I'm like, your mama yogurt. What kind of person would name that your mama yogurt store? This is the freaking funniest, dessert name ever. Assalamu alaikum, Ayan. Ivon. Rayan. Oh, I love that. That was freaking hilarious. So when I was like, um, guys, there was an actual store named Your Mama Frozen Yogurts, and straight away, I was like to myself at the same time, I'm laughing my head off. And one day, Jadil comes up to me and he says, have you been to your mama? And I said, excuse me. And then he's like, have you been to your mama? And I said, what's that? And he's like, have you been to your mum's frozen yogurts? This place, see, look, this is the actual place. See, look. See? See, look. No, stop. Shots, wait. Don't listen to this. Your mama frozen yogurt in the fire. Pure street. We're not like those white girls when they make it look nice. Yeah, I've got to get that plastic one here. A little sucky shit. All the time. Made in house, all of it. Everything. I bet you made it in the back.
back there just like strawberries.
Salted caramel and macadamia cookies.
Oh, cookies are don't get too excited, buddy. Don't take too much, alright?
Why, man? It's David makes the gummies easy.
You're damn right.
David makes it. He makes those M&Ms very warm Biscoff sauce.
Hey, it's for the workers only.
Why is it here then?
I have to do that for you. You want more?
No, it's stop. Unbelievable.
Tip-10 slice, I reckon. I might get a little dinosaur egg here. It's called a peanut butter bomb. Does it blow up? Might go kaput.
Why do you want this, man?
I don't know. It's like a gorilla here. Caramel Biscoff spider. Apparently this is one of the main attractions here.
You've got chocolate soil, I reckon. I just put the whole thing in my mouth.
Chocolate soil.
Chocolate Oreos with sprinkles and individually wrapped in sprinkles.
Really? Monster bowl. That's it.
This is incredible.
See, look.
Mate, honestly, you know what I mean?
It's named your mama, frozen yogurts. You still remember? New golden era. I love that. I love that. Like out of nowhere, I was like telling myself because Jaro comes up to me one day and he's like, "Have you been to your mama's frozen yogurts?" I'm like, "What is that?" And straight away he's like, "Why don't you show your YouTube fans?" And then all my fans got offended. Everyone in the YouTube world, they all got offended. Everyone got offended. They're like telling me, they're like, what are you talking about? You're talking about my mom. I'm like, no. And then I showed Ahmed Rashan this and he was laughing and I showed everyone and then they were laughing their ass off. It was so funny. But guys, you want to see me succeed? You never tried it, you never been there. It's a name, I don't know why would they do that. It's funny though, it's very funny. Because Australians have nothing else to do. They're funny. Yeah. Why were you so? No. It's Astaghfirullah. I wouldn't do that. Astaghfirullah. 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 No, I'm not gay. I'm a Muslim. Are you gay? I just need to be honest with you. Are you gay, brother? Because it looks like you're gay. Kissing man over there on your profile. Making you look like a pufta. You're Punjabber. You like to go hard on like this. Yeah, get lost. This is for you. Yeah. Thank you, Ahmed Rashan. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Six people in the house. Like and subscribe. If you can, please like and subscribe. Everyone like and subscribe if you can. Yeah. He's a loser. Don't you worry about him. He's a loser. He's an idiot. Yeah, see? This will... Yeah, Yeah. mods can comment if you are here. Yeah, I know, but everyone's on Isha Speed's channel. Isha Speed live and he has, 131,000 people watching him. He has nearly 50 million. It's no good what people are doing. Ahmed Rashan, if you do ever become famous, thank me in a way. One day, if you ever become famous, let me come everywhere, be that guy who's saying, yeah, Ahmed Rashan is a legend. Hey guys, I'm telling you right now, Ahmed Rashan is gonna beat Aisha Speed. He's gonna beat everyone around the world. He's gonna be the first Bangladeshi YouTuber who's gonna make history, and he's gonna be a YouTuber, and he's gonna be a successful entrepreneur. He's gonna make things, successful over here, and inshallah you'll move to Australia. You'll have a better life, and you'll make things come true for himself. But everyone has to respect him. He's a young boy. He's making the dreams come true. Nah, you're better than Aisha Speed. Ahmed Rashan, let me tell you something. You are way more billion or trillion times better than Aisha Speed. Aisha Speed just started. Okay? He's losing. He's losing, mate. He doesn't have a standard chance against you. You're gonna start a YouTube channel, even if you start right now, you're young. I'm telling you, you'll gain success, and then when you hit his age, say 21, 22, you will grow big on YouTube, and I'm telling you, you'll have a Lamborghini, you'll have McLaren or Bugatti or whatever. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If Aisha Speed loves Africa, then this is the country that I like. Just give me 1 second. Then I love this country. This country respects me and I respect them. See? Somalia. Guys, give me an easy, nice shirt. I need advice. Okay. The best advice, brother, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm not going to hide this from you. YouTube is going to be sometimes difficult and mistroubling for everyone. But you need to understand, even Lincoln will tell you the inspirational advice for you, Ahmed Rashan, because you're only 11. You need to understand life is going to hit you hard. But as soon as you grow big on YouTube, you're going to become successful, inshallah, and you're going to be making, yes, and YouTube is toxic. So you have to grow that thunder that you have in your mind. You have to go forward. You can't stop. There's no stopping, no cowardness, no quitting. Ahmed Rashan, you're a fighter, and I never see you fall down from anyone. Very nice, Lincoln. Very nice. You're very respectful. Hey, Lincoln. Your Muslim name, you tell people is, you either tell people that your Muslim name is Lut. Okay? Lut. L-U-T. Lut, like the prophet. There was a prophet Lut. Yeah. Ahmed Rashan, you tell them, no, L-U-T. L-U-T. Yes, Lut. See, look, let me show you something. Prophet Lut was a very good person, like a very good prophet. And he tried to, he was a very good prophet, and he was trying to Ya alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You know, instead of you call, if I keep calling you Avon, I'm gonna I'm just gonna call you Ayub. I'm gonna call you Ayub instead. Ayub, like the Prophet Ayub. I'm gonna say hello, Ayub. Ayub Rayyan. Brother, I cannot go into discussions of politics, please. I am Bosnian Lebanese Christian Australian, alright? My father's from Lebanon. Okay? It's from Beirut. Okay? And at the same time, my father's an Arab. My father's family's from Palestine. No, please, let's not talk about politics. I don't give a flying crap. Yes, please. Because I lost uncles and aunties and its cousins as well, please. It's no, yeah. It gives me sadness when I talk about it. It's alright. Let me show you something so you guys know.
Prophet Lut, peace be upon him, was born and raised by his uncle Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Prophet Lut loved, respected, and believed in Ibrahim's message from Allah, even when everyone ridiculed him. Ibrahim, together with Lut, often traveled far across land and sea, trying to invite and spread man to the fold of Islam. During Ibrahim's and Lut's migration to Palestine, they received the divine decree of Allah that Lut had been chosen as a prophet and messenger for the people of Sodom. Allah then instructed Lut to travel to the city of Sodom and summon the transgressors back to the worship of Allah. Sodom was a thriving city that was visited by many travelers, merchants, and businessmen for trade. However, Sodom was also the most corrupt city with the highest criminal activity during that time. Travelers passing Sodom were often attacked and robbed of their belongings, and sometimes were mercilessly murdered. But the most notorious act that was committed by this corrupt nation was homosexuality. Homosexuality was introduced into the world by the people of Lut. None in the history of mankind had ever experienced or practiced homosexuality before Sodom. This shameful practice was the norm amongst this nation, and the entire population engaged in it. They were immensely proud of their conduct, spoke openly about it, and engaged in these immoral behaviors out in the open. Pleased with the prophethood and his new mission, Prophet Lut soon settled in Sodom and began to devise ways to bring his people into the fold of Islam.
Yeah, he's a good prophet. He tried to stop everyone, and this prophet Ayub. See, look, I'll show you. Ayub. Oh, so sorry. It's just.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all well. Today, we will be looking into the story of Prophet Ayub, peace be upon him. Make sure to stick around to the end for a short quiz to test your knowledge after watching the video. Let's begin. Prophet Ayub, peace be upon him, was a descendant of Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Ayub lived in Rome with his dear wife Rama and 14 children. Ayub was a prophet who was immensely blessed by Allah. He was strong and healthy, had large plots of land, abundant livestock, and a righteous and beautiful family. He was also a community leader who was highly respected and loved by his people. Despite his status and wealth, Ayub was never arrogant. He was always humble. He readily helped the deprived and constantly thanked and glorified Allah for everything he was blessed with. One day, high up in the heavens, the angels began discussing about the best of humans who lived on earth. An angel amongst them said, "The best creature on earth today is Ayub. a man of noble character who displays great patience and always remembers his generous Lord. Shaitan overheard the discussion and became very angry. He immediately began plotting a way to lure Ayub away from the worship of Allah. He whispered evil thoughts to Ayub about the many pleasures of life that a man such as Ayub could easily enjoy. But the Prophet was a sincere servant of Allah and was not easily faltered. This enraged Shaitan further. Shaitan approached Allah and informed him that Ayub was not a sincere servant of his and was only glorifying him in fear will stop. Allah the All-Knowing did not believe Shaitan, for he knew that Ayub was among his most sincere believers and did not worship his Lord for mere material possessions. But he agreed to test Ayub to show Shaitan the absolute sincerity of his loyal servant. Overjoyed, Satan set out to destroy Prophet Ayub's wealth. As time passed, Prophet Ayub's wealth began to diminish. His land, livestock, servants, and money slowly evaded him until he was left with nothing. Immensely satisfied with Ayub's ordeal, Shaitan, disguised as a wise old man, approached the Prophet and said, "All your wealth is lost. Some people say that it is because you gave too much charity and prayers to Allah."
Yeah, sorry about that.
All your wealth is lost. Some people say that it is because you gave too much charity and that you are wasting your time with your continuous prayers to Allah. Others say that Allah has brought this upon you in order to please your enemies. If Allah had the capacity to prevent harm, then he would have protected your wealth. Ayub replied, "Allah gives whom he wills, and Allah takes from whom he wills. And all of the wealth that I have belongs to Allah, so he has every authority to take it back from me." Ayub then turned around and continued to thank and praise Allah. Feeling rather frustrated, Shaitan returned to Allah and said, "I have stripped Ayub of all his possessions, but he still remains grateful to you. However, he is only hiding his disappointment. The real test of a parent is through his children. You will see how Ayub will reject you." Allah still knew that Ayub's faith and love for his Lord will not waver, but he agreed to test Ayub further. Before long, the building in which Ayub's children lived crashed, killing all 14 of his young, beautiful children. Shaitan once again visited Ayub disguised as a sympathizing bystander and remarked with sorrow and said to him, "The circumstances under which your children died were sad. Surely your Lord is not rewarding you properly for all your prayers." Ayub responded, "Allah gives me what is good for me and takes away what Allah sees that is displeasing for him and for me. Allah sees that all of these children may be a strong test and trial for me, so Allah took them away from me. Whether a thing is beneficial or harmful to me, I will remain firm in my belief and remain thankful to my Creator." Shaitan rushed back to Allah and said, "Ayub's wealth is gone, his children are dead, and he is still healthy in body, and as long as he enjoys good health, he will continue to worship you in hopes of regaining his wealth and producing more children. Grant me authority over his body so that I may weaken it. He will surely neglect worshipping you and will thus become disobedient." Allah granted his request but instructed, "I give you authority over his body but not over his soul, intellect or heart, for in these places reside the knowledge of me and my religion." Soon after, Ayub's health began to deteriorate. He was so ill that the skin of his body used to fall off, revealing his muscles and bone. But as Allah instructed, the only two organs that functioned in his body were his heart and tongue, which he continued to use to glorify Allah. Ayub suffered through severe pain, but he never allowed himself to complain or falter in his belief in Allah. The people of the city began discussing, if Ayub was a good person, Allah wouldn't have done this to him, and eventually they abandoned him. His relatives, friends, and everyone who loved and respected Ayub deserted him, except for Rama, his beloved wife. For years, Ayub continued to suffer through his condition, with none but Rama by his side to take care of him. They had no money and no income, so his wife took up a job to provide for him. But the people of the city did not allow Rama to work for long, for they feared that she would afflict them with the same illness as her husband. Ayub, meanwhile, continued to pray to Allah to give him the strength and patience to endure this pain and suffering. One day, Shaitan appeared before Rama in the form of man and asked her, "Where is your husband?" pointing at the almost lifeless figure of Ayub. Shaitan then went on to remind her of the blissful days of good health, children, and wealth. Overwhelmed with the years of pain and hardship, Rama approached Ayub and wailed, "O Ayub, you are the prophet and the messenger of Allah. You have the closest relationship to Allah. Ask Allah to take you out of this harm that you are in." Ayub sighed and replied, "Shaitan must have whispered to you and made you dissatisfied. Tell me, how long did I enjoy good health and riches?" His wife responded, 80 years or so. He replied, "For how long am I suffering like this?" She said, 7 years. Ayub then said, "In that case, I am ashamed to call on my Lord to remove my hardship, for I have not suffered longer than the years of good health and plenty. It seems your faith has weakened, and you are dissatisfied with the fate of Allah. From this day onward, I forbid myself to eat or drink anything by your hand. Leave me alone and let my Lord do with me as he pleases." Feeling helpless, Ayub turned to Allah, seeking his mercy. Allah immediately responded to Ayub's desperate call for help. Allah said, "Strike the ground with your foot. This is a spring of water to wash in and cool, and a refreshing drink." Ayub immediately performed Allah's bidding. As he struck the ground with his foot, cold water gushed at his feet. As commanded, Ayub drank and washed his entire body using the water. Within a short while, Ayub's blisters disappeared. His skin renewed completely, and his internal organs began functioning. Indeed, Ayub was completely cured by the grace of Allah. Rama, who could not stand to be away from her husband any longer, returned home. As she entered their home, she was greeted by Ayub, whom she did not recognize. She asked him, "Where is Ayub? Who are you? You look very similar to him." He replied, smiling, "It's me." Overjoyed, she immediately embraced him and thanked Allah for his mercy. Allah then also restored Ayub's wealth. Ayub and Rama were also given back their family. The couple were blessed with 28 beautiful, healthy children, 14 girls and 14 boys. The story of Prophet Ayub is one adversity mixed with patience. It is easy to be a faithful servant of Allah when everything is going well, but his faith never faltered during difficult times, which is what makes him a remarkable being. Now it's time for the quiz. Are you ready?
Yeah. So everyone, that's the Ayub story. Everyone like and subscribe. I know it's boring, I know. I'll be back. Yeah. Lincoln, let me tell you something. Islam is the truth, my brother. Islam does not lie.